Hi friends, Suzanne here. Welcome to another Fun Fold Friday video on my YouTube channel and blog. For today's project, I am featuring these two die sets, the Alphabet a la Mode dies and the Nested Essential dies. I'm going to make a modified gatefold, and you can see where both of these dies will come in handy for that. So I am featuring the All About Autumn Specialty Designer Series paper, and it is in stock, so you can order it straight away if you want to. So I'm first going to start out with die cutting using the Nested Essential dies, and I won't go into die cutting all of the Alphabet a la Mode dies because we would be here until Tuesday. So I'm just going to do a portion of the die cutting with my mini boho blue machine. And I call it Johnny B. I don't know. I name my tools. So I'm using Very Vanilla, and I really love these Nested Essential dies. They have a very modern look to them. They're stitched on the outside. Really nice. So as you can see, I'm going to use the pumpkin themed paper. So on this cardstock, we are going to score at 3 1/4 and 8 3/4. Then I'm just going to trim this down at 4 1/4. So you don't have to remember anything. I will put a link in the description, and you can go straight to my blog where I'm going to feature all the measurements. So I am making the for the the left hand side of my card here. So that needs to be 4 inches tall and 3 inches wide, and the DSP for the right side of the card needs to be 4 inches tall and 2 inches wide. And oh my gosh, look at that pattern for that the back side, the B side of this paper. I cannot get enough of it. It's beautiful. So it has sort of autumnal bits and then sort of like this bronzy, rose goldy kind of thing. So I did pair that with a little bit of the rose gold foil that I have. I'm a part of my product shares and my paper shares, so I got little bits and pieces, and it's so nice when I can feature some of those products, and they all go so well together. I gotta say, like, this pairing of products that I'm working with, the Very Vanilla paper, the rose gold, I think it's called gold and rose gold metallic specialty paper, I gotta love it. And then I'm using my blends marker. So I am using pumpkin pie combo, and then I go in. So I start off with the dark, go to the light, and then I'm sort of reblending with the dark right now. And then I am going to come in with the pecan pie marker. I think it was the dark one I was using, and I am just touching the edge. So it's pretty moist and wet, so I'm able to blend these two colors together, and they look marvelous. So just going over with the dark, trying to create a better blend, and then that's it. Oh, and by the way, these letters have adhesive sheet on the back of them. So, and basically what I'm doing is I'm going to take my take your pick tool. I'm going to remove it from the release paper. That was easy. And then I'm placing it on my metallic specialty paper. And then I am spelling the word thanks, in case you hadn't noticed already, because it is an autumnal thank you card. And of course you can spell your whatever you want, or you can use a stamp if you wanted to duplicate this design. So I am not adhering anything down. I'm very lightly placing it. It gives me some working time, and I can put the letters properly. And I'm just using sort of my Very Vanilla and Pretty Peacock die cut to do this. Okay, and then the T is the last one to go, and then I pick this up and I really sort of adhere that middle piece so that the thanks is really well adhered to my golds piece. Or it's almost like a brushed gold. It's very pretty. All right, so here we are with the card base. We're folding the card base. And then I'm going to adhere that left side. I can't get enough of this pattern, and it's just the back of the pumpkins. Like, it is so pretty, you guys. If you don't have this, do go get it. It doesn't matter if autumn's almost over. Like, we can have autumn all the time because we could just use the B-side. Can you imagine how pretty this B-side is? It is beautiful. So here is the right side of my gatefold, and you're going to see, like, here's this fancy fold, and it was just a simple, easy fancy fold. Nothing to get too complicated about. Sometimes we do get complicated. I like simple sometimes because I want to do this in, one evening. I don't want to spend 14 hours on something. If I did that, I would get into, I don't know, glass blowing. So I put adhesive on that one piece of pretty peacock. I wanted it sort of up and to the left. And then I am going to adhere straight down the thanks to my very vanilla. I'm just going to sort of wrangle that little S over a little bit because, some things were getting smooshed. The S was driving me a little nuts, so I had to make sure that it was even. All right, and then I made sure that it stuck really well down to that very vanilla piece, and then I ended up trimming off that pretty paper, the specialty rose gold paper there, and I put dimensionals on the back, and then I'm going to adhere that to my pretty peacock, and then I'm also going to add the adhesive backed sparkle gems. I didn't like their placement, so I moved it around a little bit, and you're going to see that in a second. And again, I want you to know that you can see all the supplies I used today listed below in the video's See More section or in the supply section of my blog. And those fast links are going to take you to my Canadian online store. You can make a wish list if you want. I think it's a pretty cool thing where you can write down all the things that you want and then buy it all in once. Again, I would love the chance to meet you and earn your business. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next week. Bye for now.